I love you.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. Wilson on second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And they'll indeed take a knee. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this game will remain tied. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. Second down, Wilson. Evans has it left side. And he's brought down. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On second down, Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. To throw is Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That one good for 12 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Play clock winding down. Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hit 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Still first down.
The penalty on first down backs him up 5. It's now first down at 15. Time running out here on the play clock. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The penalty really backs up the offense here on first down. Now 20 yards to go. Here's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Wilson over the middle. It's Jared Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a pickup of 7. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And I think Coons missed it. He did. It's no good. Wide right, and this game will remain. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover, and wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive.
Throwing is Wilson, and complete to Moncrief over the middle. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
But one thing that's confirmed is that Russell Wilson knows how to elude pressure, and he finds openings to throw the ball, and he does the same thing in running it. He lost about 300 yards from last season in his rushing total, but I think that's a good thing. People respect his running ability so much, it's opening up pass lanes for his team.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Oh, here we go.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Coons connects on this one. It's good, and that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Throwing now, Cutler on first down. Finding time. Room here to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeMarcus Ware coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. On second down, here's Cutler. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Bears will go for it. It's Cutler. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they take a knee. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Another pistol look here. The play clock's running down. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Still second down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Play clock winding down. And they will not even get to the line here as we'll get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 there. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Because, I mean, look, the challenge is done. I was literally waiting to get the ball back. I apologize. Try my eyes closed, baby.
I was saying you were asleep. Go to sleep.
Oh, how about this for a tough choice early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of no one. You had to figure they lean that way if a player from that team became available. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? I'm not sure that this selection is going to provide a huge punch, but he's at least a guy that does have some upside. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, 2 words here, difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front? Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before. Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. Could we see another New Orleans Saint come off the board here? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in draft champions. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They come up in an offset eye. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Again, it's Crowell. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2 there. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 40. And it moves the sticks. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
After the penalty, it's Crowell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4, leaves them with options here on 2nd and just a yard. 2nd down following the run. This is Young now, the fullback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving. On first down, it's Luck. Under a heavy rush.
rush, and down he goes. Clay Matthews coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, that definitely goes to the defensive player.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got a decision to make here on 4th down and 2. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. On 4th down, Luck. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 1st and 10, Romo firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
I know that in recent years it's been tough on Tony Romo. A lot of injuries have piled up, but he's still able to sling it, Brandon. Look at that throw.
Yeah, he can. By the way, you know his given name on his birth certificate?
Hit me.
Antonio Ramiro Romo.
That flows together pretty well.
I'm going to start calling him Antonio.
The lyrical one.
The first carry here for Jaquiz Rodgers. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Time running out here on the play clock. And big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Here's Romo now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion. 3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep, Golden Tate. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. To throw on second down is Locke. And incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd down, under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Eli Harold coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. Romo throwing again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And the Jags are going to have a 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 1st down throw. Romo. Benjamin with it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. So even though it's first down, and now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
One receiver right, that's Brown. Second and 10, Luck again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. From back at the 2, here's third and goal. Third and 2, Luck. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out come the Jags. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. After the interception, here's Romo. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all of that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
2nd and 10. Romo once more. And he rifles one incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
To the air again. Romo going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
oh, wide open, complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant, 95 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
He's got his man on the crossing route. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Jacksonville first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
He was looking for Jacquizz Rodgers there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to...
And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. Derek Wolfe coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And look at this, another fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So they're operating in the red zone. On second down, here's Crowell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out here in the I. A first down carry now for Crowell. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. On the stop is T.J. McDonald. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they were at this offense, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now let's see what his offense can do. On 2nd and 10, Romo. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Romo on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Here's Luck now on 2nd down. A screen complete to Crowell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receivers.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he fields it cleanly. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now a first down following that long gain. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Sammy Watkins with 4 seconds remaining. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And just a heck of a final drive that you and I just got to witness.
We got to see cool and collected in action, didn't we? That allowed them to go down the field and score the game-winning points.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a draft champions matchup and what is set to be a great draft champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On first down, it's Long. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On second down, here's Locke. Going left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy. A big gain. Let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston that he goes... Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of draft champions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a gain of 24 that time.
It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress these same positions. And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. And there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round. Oh, no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before. Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into the starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Tampa Bay, you might remember, has been represented already. Is there a chance to see a second buck come off the board? And these guys are going to get themselves a great player here, whether it's A, B, or C. One thing's for sure in this round, you're going to walk away with a great player no matter which way you go. And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention.